Hello, I'm Susan Evans McClure. I'm the Executive Director at Lake Champlain Maritime Museum. A big congratulations to all of our rowers and especially the seniors who are graduating this year. The Champlain Longboats rowing program is so important to the work we do at Lake Champlain Maritime Museum. There's no better way to connect with Lake Champlain than to be out on the lake rowing in boats together. And while we were all so disappointed that we could not hold the spring rowing season, we all know that the best part about rowing is the community that you have built. And that community still exists, and you are all part of it. We're really looking forward to getting back out on the water with all of you as soon as we can. And congratulations for all of your hard work through the years and all of the exciting things that are ahead of you.
Welcome everybody to the 2020 Lake Champlain Maritime Museum Youth Rowing Awards Ceremony. I'm Nick Patch, Director of the Champlain Longboats program. I'm certain this isn't the way any of us expected to be celebrating this event. We've all been challenged by this pandemic in different ways. I know for myself, being part of this incredible rowing community has helped me stay optimistic. You might wonder why I'm sitting in a gig in a tank of water. This is our float tank. We use it to swell up the boats that tend to leak at the beginning of the season after they've been drying out all winter. I thought I would at least record this in a boat on the water. In a typical year, we would have this award ceremony at the end of the spring wave rowing race, celebrating the end of another magnificent season. This year is different than all others, but it still feels important to honor all of our rowers for the incredible effort they put into this community. Right now, I'd like to pass this on to Charlie Byer, who will talk about our graduating senior rowers. Thanks very much.
Hi, my name's Charlie Byer. If you don't know me, I am the Assistant Director of the Champlain Longboats program. Champlain Longboats rowers, we're here, well, I'm here, you're there, to take a minute to recognize our graduating seniors. So think about those people on your team who are graduating and think about the energy that they bring to the team, the knowledge that they have. Our seniors possess a lot of sort of institutional knowledge and also just a lot of they know how to tie a cleat. So even though we all go to different schools, we're still part of this larger Champlain Longboats rowing community. There are not a whole lot of people in the world, let alone in Vermont, who know what it feels like when a pilot gig is really all the way synced up, when every oar hits every thole pin and the whole boat gets that kind of vibration going all in time, or who know what it feels like to put in a power 10 at the end of a race when all you really want to do is lay on the beach and not have to row anymore. And so that set of shared experiences ties us together. So I'm gonna take a minute to read the list of names of everybody who's graduating, and there's a lot of people on that list this year particularly that I know personally, that I've had the privilege of coaching. There's some people on that list who I've gotten the opportunity to spend a lot of time out on the lake with. So I'm really excited to see where you guys go next. I'm sorry that I won't be seeing you in the fall at rowing practices. So without further ado, here's the list. From Champlain Valley Union High School, Kat Nelson, Anna McGrade, Duncan McGrade, Tony Wynn, Aiden Palmer, Stuart Robinson, Wiley Smard, Sky Slater. From Rice Memorial High School, Maddie Kern, Kat Davis, Sam Medeiros, Henry Emirato, Ethan Bear, Santiago Vasquez, Rachel Goyette, Sam Thompson, and Hannah Williams. From South Burlington High School, Sebastian Bull, Brian Ford, Will Rabowen, Patrick Slattery, Max Toner. From Mount Abe, Cassie Melchior, Maddie Menzel, Cyrus Hall, Scout Hall, Shayna Block, and Charlotte Doyle. From Burlington High School, Connor Sweeney, Logan Steele, Tyler Lavoie, Ryan Pham, Giovanna Batter, Loy Presick, Jenny Bogdanowicz. From Virgins Union High School, Mitch Clark, Zeke Clark, Mike Davis, Robert Verberg, Jackson Hamdine, Aiden Gardner, Nathan DeVos, Addie Brooks, Claire Austin, and Emily Brinkman. So thank you, seniors. Thank you for the time you've put into rowing. Thank you for the experience, for the way that you pass knowledge on to the younger crews. We really could not run the rowing programs without you guys. It's been really hard this spring not getting a chance to see all of you. So for all of you graduating seniors, we will be sending you a deck prism. So this is a deck prism, and the role of a deck prism is to bring light into dark places. So they feel very apropos right now at this moment. So in a sailing ship, they would have been kind of set in the deck, hence deck prism, and they would reflect the light down into the boat. So we give these not just because they're cool, but to be reminders when you find yourself in a dark place, that there's still light out there, and all you have to do is reach out for it. So when times are good, use them for paperweights, use them to hold your window open. But when things get hard, let them be a reminder that you can reach out to us, you can reach out to your fellow rowers, you can reach out to your coaches. When you need help, when things seem overwhelming, we'll still be here. This is not really goodbye, I hope. We'll still be here. Rowing will still happen, eventually, I hope. And behind me is an unfinished pilot gig, so there will keep being new pilot gigs. So come visit when we reopen. Reach out to your coaches. Think about those rowers that you see only at practice. Maybe you don't see them during the school day, or they're not people you're regularly in touch with. And reach out to them. Champlain Longboats isn't really necessarily just about learning to row. It's a happy accident that all of you have become expert rowers. Really, Champlain Longboats exists to teach grit and compassion and stick-with-itness and doing the hard thing when the hard thing is what has to be done. So the point is for you to go out into the world. The point is for graduating seniors to take the things that they've learned from Champlain Longboats and apply them to the rest of their lives. And we hope that you'll do that, and we're here to support you as you figure out how to do that. And at the end of the day, remember, you can always reach out. We'll still be here. Thank you.
Every year we give out the Bradley Cunningham Awards, named in honor of Bradley Cunningham, who participated and worked in youth on-water programs at the Maritime Museum for 5 years. Brad tragically died in 2001 in a skiing accident at the very young age of 17. He was an exceptional role model, a beacon of positivity, and he had a passion for being on the water. This award is given annually to the participants of the Champlain Longboats Youth Rowing Program that exhibit those traits that endeared Bradley to us. Each winner will receive a certificate and a $100 check from the Maritime Museum, and in addition, their name will be engraved on a plaque featured in the lobby of our Gateway entrance building. And the winners of this year's Bradley Cunningham Awards are Aiden Palmer of the Champlain Valley Union High School Rowing Team, Kat Davis of the Rice Memorial High School Rowing Team, and Maddie Menzel of the Mount Abraham Rowing Team. Now we will hear directly from the coaches who have worked with them year in and year out and know them better than any of us. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Hi everyone, my name is Helen McAndrews. I'm the head coach for rowing at CVU High School. This year, our team is really proud to announce that we have chosen Aiden Palmer to receive the Brad Cunningham Award from the Maritime Museum. Aiden's been such an amazing teammate these last few years, and she really does epitomize this award in so many ways. She's an incredibly kind and generous, and from the first day on the water, you could tell her love for this sport really has emanated from every ounce of her. Not only is she an incredibly versatile rower, she really can go anywhere you need her in the boat. She is also someone who encourages her teammates with kindness, laughter, and a quiet strength. And it's this last quality that really is just so remarkable, because Aiden has a fierce grit and determination, but she just really tries to keep that on the down low. However, her team really knows that whenever she's in the boat, great things are about to happen. And it's been really such a pleasure to be able to coach her these last few years and watch her grow into this really incredible, powerful young woman on the water. So we're very, very proud of Aiden and the efforts that she's put into this team, helping bring the team together. It's been really great and such a pleasure to coach you over these years, and we're very proud of you. Congratulations.
Hi, Kat. I want to start by wishing you congratulations on your upcoming graduation. I'm here today to present you with the Bradley Cunningham Award. I think you deserve this award because of your perseverance, dedication, and flexibility as a member of the Rice rowing team. You were persistent in that you started as a freshman, timid and shy, and you participated and were dedicated to rowing during all 4 years in both spring and fall seasons. You started off not knowing what to expect, and you continued through all of the seasons to improve and get better, and you ended as a senior with impressive skill on the water. I want to thank you for your flexibility and willingness to do whatever was asked, or to be in whatever boat or row with whatever rowers at any time. You always stepped up quietly to fill positions that needed to be filled, without a complaint and with a positive attitude, and as a role model towards others. I wish you the best of luck wherever you end up, and I know that you have a long road of success ahead. I'll miss you on the Rice rowing team and hope to see you again soon.
On behalf of the Mount Abraham rowing coaches, I would like to nominate Mount Abe senior Maddie Menzel for the 2020 Bradley Cunningham Award. To say that Maddie was committed to rowing, the Mount Abe team, and by extension the Maritime Museum rowing program, would be an understatement. Since 8th grade, she put her all into her oar blade, becoming the stroke seat of the team's experienced boat for several consecutive years. Though she was not a boisterous teammate, her quiet yet strong leadership resulted in Maddie becoming a pillar of the team. Despite there being numerous examples of her devotion to the sport, a few stand out. At one early season practice in September 2019, we mixed the boats between experienced and novice rowers. While it would have been easy to groan and begrudgingly row with the novices as the coach instructed, Maddie's response was to take the new rowers, her own sister being one of them, under her wing and teach them the fundamentals. As someone who had been mastering the complex details of a good rowing stroke, her passion to share her knowledge with others, including those that she would never row with, was evident. In another example, one of my favorite Mount Abe race photos was from the Otter Creek Challenge in 2018. Those who were there will likely remember that day as a downpour. Undeterred, Maddie took her place as the stroke seat of the experienced six and set the pace. In the photo being referenced, Maddie's glasses are fogged and water speckled. Her life jacket is soaked and she isn't giving up, pulling as hard as she can muster. Frankly, as a coach, that is the kind of commitment we long to see. Thinking back, I could come up with many more examples, including her near-perfect practice attendance, her willingness to respectfully and thoughtfully provide input to the coaches, and her confidence to act as a seasoned guide when new coxswains took to the rudder in her boat, just to name a few. I'm saddened that her final season will not actually take place, but one thing is for certain, she left it all out on the water. We will miss her dearly in the fall, and believe that she would be a deserving recipient of this award.
Thank you for being part of this celebration, and thank you so much for being part of the Lake Champlain Greater Youth Rowing community. If you're graduating, we wish you fair winds and following seas in your future adventures. Please come back and tell us all about them. And of course, to row. You're always welcome here at the Maritime Museum. There's always a seat in the boat and an oar to pull on. We look forward to seeing you. If you're not graduating, please come back and join us for next season, which we all sure hope will start this coming September. Before I sign off, I want to give a shout out to our amazing coaches who put so much into making this program a reality. They all go so far above and beyond in their effort to bring the program to all of us. Thank you so much. We hope to see you on the water as soon as possible, and we hope you have a great summer. Thanks.